career starting over. You gotta do it all over. Don't worry, just think it over. Right.
Guess what the good news is? They got a new show featuring you, bitch. You get to do exclusives of your music. Canibus, you be rapping, but you need to curb your enthusiasm, cause you got all these girls booty clapping. Just give yourself a fighting chance for that dying dance. The whole audience is crying in a trance. Humans, emotion, confusion, commotion. Drink the Kool-Aid potion, now you're Jim Jones. Don't speculate what was spoken about rumors. Hip-hop is wide open, I don't think so. You gotta be Joe. Now we could force them to listen with something called multimedia attrition through some aggressive hypnotic conditioning. Unbelievable, I can't believe what you're missing. This is the house we built, and right now I'm feeling positive guilt. Respect out of intimidation, not really but somewhat related. To tell you the truth, I didn't know how to take it.
Your career's starting over. You gotta do it all over. Don't worry, just think it over. Right.
Rudimental, super influential with premier potential, cerebral and essentially intentional, sentimentally tearful, careless or careful enough to give you rudimentary canal an earful. My distance decreases in speed, energy and time. Only thing I leave behind are rudimentary rhymes. Statuesque with a capital S. You now rockin' with the best. Minor correction, I'm not even impressed. Rudimentally more or rudimentally less. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to be upset if I'm not on that album. I'm going to really be vexed. I'm gonna say fuck hip-hop and then I'm gonna quit. Just playing, listen to what I'm rudimentally saying. I'm saying that I love music worldwide, okay man? I know you was just joking, it was all in the moment. My whole career starting over. Your career's starting over. You gotta do it all over. Don't worry, just think it over. Right.
Here's a great truth you should remember and know that you're
me is a big new, sitting in the igloo, sipping shark's fin soup, bring the king through. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in the cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in the cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in the cave. Hardware, interpret software. My case, I am the hardware. I do it by hand like lawn care, Kevlar, polymer care. Put 98 rounds in the air, then bust 99 bottles of beer. I drove to Bohemian Grove where Alfred Hitchcock filmed the birds lightly off the side of the road. I was afflicted with the microphone fever by a marvelous creature that said I was chosen because of my ether. My poetry scrolls were stolen, flown by U-boat drone to an underwater post off the coast of Micronesia. Woke up lost with no clue, my blood flowing through tubes, my breathing apparatus removed before a dark figure walked in the room with a glass of apple juice. Thought it might be urine, so I refused. They put me in a wheelchair, pushed me down the hallway. Nurse had a fat ass and light brown doll face. They assigned negative Nelly and morbid Mary to give me lap dance with Leslie. She smelled like cherries. They fed me lemons and strawberries. They telepathically asked me if I was happy and ready. I said very. I heard the sound of music playing through surround sound acoustics. They whipped me into a room with my lacunas, but this was all an illusion, trying to extract information to use it. I'm looking 10,000 years in the future. Hardware interprets the software. My kicks, I am the hardware. I do it by hand like lawn care, Kevlar, polymer care. Put 98 rounds in the air, then bust 99 bottles of beer. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in the cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in the cave. I'm Mike Harris, veterans to date, a Davis Court tough with a graphite 50 cal barren sight. Picture momentarily flickers, mouse clicking, my retina twitches is always ordinarily quicker. I'm the private sector, dark pool director, black budget investor, black star, planet X professor, Eastern philosophy knowledge, Lord Chief of Plan 4 violence, exchanging knowledge with the neighboring tribesmen. If tonnage is weight, my tongue is a tungsten link that'll make a crane tumble over and break. I work for a better tomorrow, but the interest owed on yesterday's debt is the cause for my sorrow. Oxygen infused umbilical cord tubes are the catalyst that improves mental magnitude and mood. 720 degrees of awareness, completely fearless, at the same time scared stiff. Gotta hang in there till it all crash. It's gonna crash cause the fraud can't last. Practice patience, my musical machinations will abate them, but only if they stop hating. I cook rice and beets, taste it. How could I not be Jamaican? Oxtail, butter, beef beans and bacon. Hardware interprets software. My case, I am the hardware. Do it by hand like lawn care. Kevlar, polymer gear. 98 rounds in the air. Bucks 99 bottles of beer. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in a cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in a cave. The pelican falls when the doves cry. A red dawn and black swans cover the sky. Lyrically this, lyrically that. Lyrically, I break it down to its biomimicry. Come sit with me. You don't really wanna spit with me without injury. One day I'ma do it for infinity. The complexity of it all is so simple. I record the experience onto lithium crystals. Potty mouth poetry, please. I does that with relative ease. The parts of speech let the predicates breathe. My privacy is my poetry. That's how you know it's me. Reserved for your ears and eyes only. Hardcore rap, peppered with extraordinary facts. I am the maestro of syntax. Audio biographies, rolling hill properties. Resurrection after atrocity, the buck stops with me. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in a cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in a cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. It's obvious I make music in a cave. Fully articulated skeletal non-human remains. I really didn't mean to be so germane.
Here's a great truth you should remember and know that you're. Here's a great truth you should remember and know that you're.
I stand in the observatory. My staff stands before me with wordless glory. They adore me. Minutes are not recorded. Hours are converted to orbits with exabyte tape storage. Listen, Canibus, one-way trip. Mission M16, the Eagle Nebula star system. My rap refracts the rhythm. The beat stays behind this line till I give it permission. Forever aesthetic. The credit should go to Henrietta Leavitt. The star she's measured, don't forget it. She left me a message. She told me my dark energy was energetic and I must respect it. She told me the universe was pregnant and I was the father. Shit, that's a whole lot to swallow. My alien friends, niobium, titanium, radium, copper oxide. Say it again, MC Mr. C. We know who you reputed to be. You get busy, how foolish you mean. Metaphors by edict, leave hip-hop speechless. I write it, they read it, they need it cause they believe it. My 2-inch reels are hermetically sealed in the cabin below New York. Post-war built, deep underground military base too. How's a dummy like you gon' ever know the truth? They ask for proof, Saint Germain brain, computer grain analysis, get in the booth and produce light from within. Touch the ring around the fire and pin. The universal mind is wired in 100 grid bed, nuclear motors weighing less than 10,000 pounds, operated by 1,000 soldiers. Doors to the memoirs of metaphors lead you down a hall that ends of the waterfall. Nobody's been there before, but they love to be. No video cameras, they would love to see. Just left the confession box, my lord. Excuse you while I go to hothorse.org. Sitting there bored, graveyard shift at the morgue. Closed circuit security level 4. Hans Blick scripts the beast from the East conflict. Cause nobody rhymed like this. My spit uranium rich, sexagenarian 6'6". My cranium is an aquarium with fish combat risk. Scale of 1 to 10, a 6. My compact disc make your compact glitch. If you only had one wish, speak it but first believe it. It's called metaphors by Eden. Mr. Megorian's metaphor emporium, vainglorious warriors with deep space euphoria. The dragon of Judah executed the lion from Narnia. I'm still trying to build God's army up. The pedagogy tried to call me a communist and pacify my audience, sprinkle them with zombie dust. The Isasa Legion, it's a prison for a 3-headed demon. Hip-hop and heathen, knowledge is needed to argue with the followers of Jesus. Rearrange impossible pieces, my quantum is increasing. I am sleeping in a posture beating, deeply breathing, dreaming a chakra sightseeing, philosophically speaking. I saw Gandhi weakening from not eating. I saw police brutality beatings. I saw the leaders getting into spaceships and leaving. I tried to search for possible meanings, but I couldn't see the logical reasoning. Set survival of the species. No MacBook, no PCs, no electricity, no TV, no MC battles, no Christmas carols, just international taboo. Brown produce consumed by sick cattle. Both and mammals hooked up to intravenous vaccination panels, collecting contaminated skin samples. This is not natural, goddamn you. Everybody on the planet don't deserve that, not even the animals. You are completely culpable for everything you're supposed to do, even if it's not known to you. The weight of the language I spoke to you, the weight of the letters and the words and the rhymes that I wrote for you was so emotional. I don't even know what to do, so I'ma leave the choice up to you. Dragon Suruda, I spit like a supernatural computer. Professor Biss, I'm with the Minister of Intelligence. Hold me down, Professor Griff.
Minds that produce, minds like mine.
Now everybody wanna talk about conspiracy. You should've took Channel Zero more seriously. Professor Biss got a ghetto PhD in chemistry. Professor Griff taught me how to spit it lyrically. Now I'm part of the ministry. Put my name on the blacklist, cause I don't think ride nobody in the industry. Where's the fucking empathy? I've been through so much treachery. Most of the best MCs disrespected me and tried to get the best of me. Never tried to rescue me or help me with the recipe. What did they expect from me? Stressing me, questioning me to address the beef. I rep hip-hop don't rep me. I never got a penny off that beef DVD. You mean all that money went to QD3? I should've slammed the door in his face. If I was a different nigga, I'd have been caught a criminal case. The best word to describe what you do to hip-hop is rape. Cause you don't care about hip-hop's fate. You sit around your tables and say grace, eating steak while you live like kings and treat kings like apes. With Michael Jackson money and still on the take. Even Tevin Campbell's money, the greed is so great. You probably dance around your mansion like Circus Soleil. Everything is paid for, you don't have to prorate. I ain't hating, I'm not hating, I'm just saying. You making money off the next man's struggle. Why you can't pay him? They made millions off them beef